Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Verdie, self-taught nail enthusiast and small business owner. On this channel, you'll see a lot of DIY nail videos, product reviews, haul videos, and some other random videos thrown in every now and again. So if this is interesting to you, definitely subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you don't miss any videos. Today I am reviewing a dip kit. This kit is by the company Drizzle. They did reach out to me and asked if they could send me a kit, send me some of their products, and I said yes. And I'm just going to briefly show you what comes in the kit. You get 12 dip powders. So these are 1/3 ounce jars, 10 milliliter, which is 1/3 of an ounce. And this kit is their Ocean Sunset collection. So this is the Ocean Sunset collection. And I will leave their website down below. And they also do sell this brand on Amazon as well. I couldn't find this particular kit on Amazon, but they do have it on their website. So these are the colors. I did do my swatches off camera. The liquid that I used, because the kit does not come with liquid, the kit that I used, the liquid that I used was Gershon's dip powder liquids, which I do like those liquids. Three of my top liquids are the Gershon, the Young Nails, as well as the double dip liquids. So those liquids are all very good to work with and very different range in prices. So based on what your budget is, you can check out some of those liquids if you're looking for a good liquid. So these colors are not sold individually. They only have kits on their website. They also have gel polish kits as well. None of these colors are sold individual, but they all do have names, color names, which I liked. And if you can tell by the names, they're kind of all an ocean sunset type of theme. I am going to test these with monomer as well. The monomer I'm testing with is by Eden's Rose. You could find her information always in my description box below. The reason I'm testing it with monomer is because one, a lot of times when I do dip, I do get asked if these could be used with monomer. Also, I want to show if they marble, and then I want to show you if they fully cure. If you've been subscribed to my channel, my last few videos, I've been talking about stuff fully curing. And a lot of the times people say, of course you can use dip as acrylic. And I'm always going to say, no, you can't always use dip as acrylic. If it says it's 2-in-1, the likelihood that you can use it as both is very, very high. But this is marketed as a dip powder. So with a lot of dip powders, they have a little bit more pigment or glitter than acrylic, which prevents it from curing. And also, one of the things that I want you guys to be careful of is when you're testing to see if something's fully cured, you tap it to see if you get this sound. Sometimes you can still kind of get that sound and it not be fully cured. Just keep watching and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to do the swatches, the color swatches. This dap and dish will be available on my site very soon. I do have these in 2 colors, so I'm going to be adding some more nail tools to my website. Right now I'm not adding any more nail art, but all of my nail art is 50% off. So if you're looking for stickers or transfer foil, I still have some Christmas stuff up there. So if you're looking for some of those things, all of my stuff is 50% off. All of the nail art is 50% off right now. So definitely check out my website, lovedbyverdie.com. That information as well is always in my description box. So I do like how these are swatching. I do like how they're not marbling. But the most important thing is to make sure that they cure fully, because if it doesn't cure fully, it can cause allergies, and nobody wants nail related allergies or allergies on their hands or anything like that. So I did let them cure. I think it was about 10 minutes. I stepped away and then I came back and I did get that clicking sound. However, these did not fully cure. So that I'm not upset or anything like that because this is marketed as a dip powder. It's not marketed as acrylic. So I'm totally fine with that. And like I said, usually that just means that there's more pigment and or glitter than there is acrylic, which is why it's not going to cure fully with the monomer. With the resins, it's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and do a full set of nails. And I'm going with one color across all my nails. You guys know I can be a little quote unquote boring at times, but I've been giving you some good designs using my red iguana hand, but for myself, I just wanted a very plain design. So I'm going in with the glitter, the one glitter that came in the kit, and that color is called Relax. So the base of my nails, what I started off with was full coverage gel tips. These are the ones from AliExpress. That information will be in the description box below. And I applied those with rubber base coat. The rubber base coat I used was from Eden's Rose Co. Again, information in the description box below. So the reason that I wanted to use the full coverage tips, and I think it's a good idea if you don't feel like building out a nail with dip powder. That can be very challenging at times, especially when you're doing longer nails. So with these full coverage tips, the structure of the nail is pretty much already built into the nail. My apex is already there. All I have to do is just follow what's already there and apply my product. So I am applying this with base coat, and the base coat I'm using is from MAKARTT. I didn't want to use the rubber base coat again because it's a little bit thicker and I didn't want to add too much bulk to the nail. So that's why I went in with a regular base coat. So you just put on your base coat, you dip your nails, you clean up your sidewalls and cuticle areas, and then you cure that in the lamp for at least 60 seconds. Depending on how pigmented the dip powder you're using, you might want to give that maybe an extra 30-second cure. But you do want to make sure that you are fully curing the product. And between layers, because I did 2 layers, you want to make sure that you're knocking off any excess so it doesn't clump up your brush. So this is the second layer that I'm doing. So I'm just going to finish the process, cure it. Once I pull that out of the lamp, then I'm going to dust off the excess and encapsulate in clear. The only reason I'm encapsulating in clear on these is because it's glitter and I do need to do some filing and shaping. But if this was a solid color, I probably honestly would not encapsulate in clear. I think when you have a solid color, it's a personal preference. But for me, if I have a solid color, I'm not encapsulating. The clear that I'm using is just some Mia Secret that I have. So this is what I use for my glitter dip powders. And it's also a decent regular acrylic, but I use this mostly for my glitter dip powders. So I'm going to, again, do the same thing on all the nails, cure it, and once I cure it, I'm going to clean it up. I only showed one nail because that's a little bit repetitive. So I'm also going to do a little bit of filing, show you guys how I do my filing. I'm only doing one nail because that's repetitive as well. So I start off with filing my sides, you know, getting that shape together. And then I just start filing over top of the nail, making sure that it's smooth, removing any bulk. And then around my cuticle area to seal that in, I go in with this bit that I'm using. I believe it's a fine crosscut bit, or yeah, fine crosscut bit that I got from Amazon. And I do have all the bits I use in my storefront. I do use a lot of Pana bits because of the price point. So definitely check those bits out if you're looking for good quality that isn't going to cost too much. So after I seal in the cuticle area, I just go in with some more filing and just filling the nail to make sure that it's smooth and just looking at it from different angles. So now I'm going to go in with some transfer foil. And this is how I organize my transfer foils. I will link the video for you guys in the cards above if you haven't already watched it. But I wrap all of my foils around these little cards. So definitely check that video out. And then the transfer foil glue that I'm using is the one by Young Nails. Also, I'm going to link 2 videos for you showing different transfer foils and how they work and how they compare. So I have done 2 of those videos, so I will link those in the cards for you above as well. So you can check that out and kind of get an idea of which foil would work, which foil glue would work better for you. Right now, I just picked this one because I didn't have to cure it, and it dries pretty fast. And I wasn't going for a full transfer, so that's why I used the Young Nails today. But definitely check out that video so you can see the different foils and how they work. So yeah, I'm just putting this foil in just random places, and then I'm going to go right over top of that with my top coat. The top coat that I'm using today is MAKARTT's top coat as well. One of my favorites. It goes on pretty well and it stays shiny for a couple weeks. So one of my favorites, definitely check them out if you're looking for a good base coat top coat combo as well. So you are going to see me do that, and then I'm going to cure that in my lamp. And you want to make sure that you're still, when you're doing your top coat, you're not getting that on your cuticle areas or sidewalls. You guys saw me using that orange wood stick earlier, which is a good tool to use during this process as well, because it does not ever fail. I can do my nails perfect, but when it comes to my top coat, it's getting on my skin. And I don't know why, but I always end up with top coat on my skin before I cure. So make sure you're getting that off as soon as possible so you don't develop any allergies. So basically, that's pretty much it. Do you guys generally, what do you guys do for your dip powder nails? Do you guys do long dip powder nails? Do you apply with the resins that usually come with it, or do you use base coat? Let me know. So I'm going to apply my cuticle oil now, and I just want to show you guys how I use my cuticle oil. I do apply cuticle oil twice a day, and the health of my nails has drastically improved. I still have dark cuticle areas, but I think that's from the lamp. So I'm going to start using sunscreen before I put my hand in that lamp. But my hands were really, really dry for a while during the pandemic because of all of the hand sanitizer and hand washing. But I have religiously been using my cuticle oil, and the health of my skin and my nails has drastically improved. So I rub it in, not just in that area. I rub it in like to that first knuckle. I rub it in behind my nails so that skin can stop growing, because that can be painful. I believe it's called your hyponychium. Mine were pretty bad there for a while, but now they're almost back to normal. That's from using the cuticle oil, making sure my hands are hydrated and moisturized. And then I just rub in the excess into my skin. So that's how I use my cuticle oil. So you guys, do you guys remember this Station nail lacquer that you guys used, that they used to have at the nail salons when we were younger? I'm 41, so back in the day, this used to be the brand that was at all of the nail salons. So when I did these nails, they gave me the pecan frost vibes. That's one of the colors I used to always pick when I used to get my nails done when I was younger. So I was just wondering if you guys remembered that brand. Anyways, those are the tips that I got off AliExpress, and then I just put them in that container. They don't come in the container. And I use Eden's Rose rubber base coat to adhere those. For the foil transfer base glue, I use the one by Young Nails. I use MAKARTT's top and base coat. And then I use Relax from Drizzle's dip powder kit. So here's the kit. I'm going to show you guys the color again. Overall, I really like this cute kit. I thought it was cute. The variety of colors was okay, but overall, I really like the kit, really like the quality. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and that you give this video a thumbs up. And definitely, I would love to know your thoughts down below, especially about that nail lacquer. Do you guys remember that brand? definitely leave me a comment down below, and I will see everyone back here again soon for another video. Thank you so much for spending your time with me.